Hello guys! I was so excited to shoot this video because I have finally decided that I'm going to start a bullet journal. I've seen amazing bullet journal pages everywhere on Instagram and YouTube, but I've been using this Hobonichi Weeks planner for the past year. And as you can probably tell, I didn't really make the most use out of it. It kind of just became a to-do list for me because in the very beginning I tried to have a habit tracker on the empty page, but I kind of just gave up because I had to draw it over and over every week and I kind of just got tired of it. So I thought it was kind of a waste to spend like $15 on a week's planner and not to use it much because half of it was empty notes and I didn't use it that much either. So I guess the system doesn't really work for me, although a lot of people love it. So I did not get another one for next year, but somehow I bought this gorgeous Wix cover because I was so obsessed with the patterns. And I was on the hunt for a perfect notebook to fit in, and I found this MD notebook in the size of new book, and it apparently it's a perfect fit for the size. Since the MD notebook doesn't have dates printed, I thought it would be a perfect timing for me to start a bullet journal. Of course, initially I wanted to start it in January because that would be a new year to start a new system. But then I thought, since I'm already tired of my old planner system, why not just start now? I have 2 months to try it out, and even if I don't like it, I I still have time to get a regular planner for the next year. So yeah, that's why I'm doing this on the very last day of October, and I'm going to start bullet journaling next month. That is November. So yeah, let's get started. The notebook came with this little sticker to put on the cover, and I don't know, I just love stickers, and when I see one I can't resist. I just had to use it, and because I didn't plan anything before filming this video, I had no idea what to write on it, so I just wrote bullet journal because obviously this is gonna be my bullet journal. Then I started to do a simple cover page for the month of November because I just wanted to try out whether the system works for me. I decided not to do anything too complicated with it. I just want to set it up as fast as I can so I can jump right into it. So that's why I decided I'm not going to paint anything fancy to decorate it or to use washi tapes or anything. I just wrote the month November with a brush pen and added a few colored circles to fill up the page. I used a few extra colors for this cover page, but for the rest of the pages, I will just be using the two zebra matte liners, which are in gray and blue. So I want to keep it really simple and practical. Because if I use too many colors, then I will have to follow the color code, and I think that somehow defeats the purpose of having a planner. I just want it to be practical. So yeah, I'm just using two colors in it, at least for the month of November. Next, I started drawing the monthly calendar, and it was quite a struggle for me. I made some mistakes and it took quite a while. I think I spent like 5 to 10 minutes on this thing, and I'm very certain for the next month I'm not going to do it in this style. Maybe just some hand draw squares instead of using a ruler. And as you can probably tell, because I didn't pencil it before, they are not in the center of the page. And yeah, but who cares, right? So then I just added a little colored dot to the corner of it, and let's to fill in the dates. Then I started to mark out which day of the week it should be, and I realized I totally left out one day in a week. So here I'm just adding it. And I'm almost done with this monthly spread. I just filled in the dates. And the last thing was just to add a header. I really hope I had a brush pen in the same color, but unfortunately you don't have every color of a brush pen. So I just used the Mildliner to write the header as well, and used a black pen to add a little drop shadow. And that was my monthly spread. So then the next page I decided to do a habit tracker. And at this point, I decided I'm just going to do all my header in the same style, so all the pages will look more together. And if I don't like it, I can change it the next month. So for the habit tracker, it's just the basic stuff. I just wrote down the dates and listed out the things that I really want to track. So after the habit tracker, I know a lot of people like to do a mood tracker, but for me, that doesn't really make sense because I don't track my mood at all. So I decided I need a productivity tracker because I work from home and some days you just wake up being lazy and don't feel like doing anything for the day. I have to be honest that on some days, I kind of just let the day slip by without getting much work done at all. So yeah, I would totally like to track my productivity. So to make it more fun, I just draw random 30 circles, and on each day I'm going to fill in with a color that indicates my productivity. So at the end of the month, I should have a page filled up with different colored circles, and I think that would look kind of cute. The next page is my project progress page. So this is kind of basic as well. I'm just going to fill in the projects that I'm currently doing and what's the design behind it and the progress that I need to track. I figured I probably don't have enough projects in a month to fill up a whole page, so I left out some space at the bottom to add a timeline chart that indicates how most of my days go at the moment, and I would like to see how it changes from month to month and whether I can spend more time on my projects in the future. Then at the right bottom corner, I added a social media tracker. I have never been tracking my social media growth before, so honestly, I have no idea how I'm doing. I guess I'll just keep it there for a month or two and see whether I like it, or I just take it out for my future layouts. And because there was some space left, I added a little focus section to list out what I want to focus on this month. And then I started doing my first weekly spread. I'm just going to have each week spread over 2 pages, and I have Sunday and Saturday together because I don't really do much on weekends. Again, because I didn't plan this beforehand, I'm just doing it in a very simple style. I guess the weekly will change from time to time. I'm not going to use the same layout every week. And at the bottom, I added a little monthly calendar to indicate which week of the month it is, because most of my projects spread over a few weeks and I would like to have an overview of my progress. And I saw the page looked kind of empty, so I used the Mildliner to mark out each day's space. And just like that, I finished my very first month of bullet journal. And as I said, I kept it really simple, and I don't want to have too many pages set up that I end up not using. So instead, I only set up the pages that I know I'm going to use, and if I feel anything's missing, I'm going to add it to my next month's layout. So yeah, then I just started to fill in my appointments and deadlines for next month, and marked out the projects that I have already started or plan to do next month. And I filled in my focus section as well. I guess that's everything for today. I'm really excited to start using it from tomorrow, and I will be sharing my progress on Instagram, I guess. So yeah, if you want to see how I'm liking my new system, you can stay tuned for more posts on my planners and journals on Instagram. And if you are a bullet journal user, please do let me know if you have any suggestions and if I'm doing anything wrong, because this is my very first time trying it and I can't wait to start using it tomorrow. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.